With a mindful body, one which is aware of how movements embody thoughts and emotions, you have created and shared memories, moving in and negotiating with others the space of the performance. Now it's time to create. As it has been said before, culture are not static blocks. They change and transform with human being circulation, their encounters with other forms of understanding and doing things over time and space. One common aspect of all cultures is that they are creative, because to survive, change, and adapt, culture needs creativity. In this session, we uncover the creative aspect of culture by realizing a collective performance that interweaves the subjective narrative of each participant into a single enacted story. Creating a collective performance means compromising with others. The body multiple is a formula to express how we act as individuals, but also always as part of a community that depends on the context in which we are performing. Creating a collective performance is an exercise to practice a proactive attitude when mediating with others in social life. In this final session, you will learn to collaborate with others to create a story or performance starting with a common object, pictures, poems, and movements explored in the previous units. The aim is to integrate different languages and create storytelling through movements and gestures that are expression of the processes carried out by all participants. To create a common narrative, you will be required to make an effort to overcome individual limitations and compromise with others' imagination. In this sense, the final collective performance is like a simulation of social life, where to interact we must try to understand the context, negotiate meanings, and create new ones starting from this compromise. Observe different pictures and poems elaborated in previous units and look for connections, such as the topic, the emotions they express, what they are about, and what they tell. Select some pictures and poems, create a short story and write it down. The story doesn't have to describe the pictures and poems, but rather be inspired by them and transform them from something else. Create a sequence of 5 to 6 mindful movements that enact the story. Remember that in performance, movements are creative and free, and not a simple mimicking of everyday movements, so be creative. Share the results of this work, the story and movements, with others working with you, and allow some time to let everybody in the room learn all stories and all the relative sequences of movements. We hope this was useful. To create a collective story through pictures, poems and movements is not an easy task. But once again, where you observe people interacting every day, you see that social life is about exchanges and improvisations that we face creatively to live and cohabit. Congratulations for completing this short lesson on the collective performance. If you would like to learn more about performance, or if you're interested in accessing additional resources in the 3Ps program, please visit the resource library on the Acted Out MOOC.